and you could hide behind them and safely move. You kind of roll them across the street and then camo crawl with them.
Yes.
Babili, your turn. Unless Darkley wants to make an attack.
No.
Yeah, alright, well, Babili, your turn. So they still have no idea that you're there?
I'm gonna run up to one of them, smack him. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Cool.
There's 2 of them. I'm gonna smack the flying kobold.
Alright. So you'd just be hitting normally now then?
Yep.
So 9 does not hit. Sorry.
Alright.
Abernathy. Yeah. Alright. Dench. Okay. So Dench moves to there. And he's going to hit that kobold. So 16 hits, and that would kill that kobold. Straight out. And it is now Finley's turn. Ghesh. I didn't forget Ghesh, did I? No. Yeah, no. Finley's turn. He's at the back of the group. He won't be here this turn. So, Finley, what are you doing?
I'm going to tell the group we should move up as much as possible.
Yep.
So we're going to... I'm going to say we should move forward while they're distracting the kobolds. At least I'm assuming they're distracting the kobolds because of what he said to me.
So you guys would do that. If you... Yeah.
Can I be in front of the group instead of
You can
in the
be.
back?
I'll allow you to walk up to the front of the group. Kara, your turn. So you're just going to move up behind?
Yeah,
Darkly Shades.
that's all I can really do.
I will move.
Where are... I see him now.
Yeah.
You can move one more space. That's it.
Yeah, alright. So you're going to be moving there.
Yep.
Daniel, you're moving
Stealth
to...
check again.
They are in combat with these guys, and they are looking at them. I'll let you roll a stealth, but you will be at disadvantage. Because they are actively looking for enemies to kill at this point. Plus, you're in the open. So that'll be 10.
Well, I still need to...
You still think you're stealthy. But you don't know yet. Until you try something. Mm-hmm.
As far as I can move.
Babili, your turn. Or Babili? Babili.
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 Attacks kobold again.
Alright, so you hit the flying kobold. For 8
damage.
So like you kind of swing your warhammer down, and the kobold gets stuck at the front of it, and when you hit the ground, kind of pummel it into the earth.
Oh, nice.
And
does he stay down?
Yeah, he stays down.
That's right. And then I move forward.
Yep. Abernathy, your turn. You can control your spell card now, by the way. Mm-hmm. Dench. Alright. So 10 misses, unfortunately. This kobold here, in front of Babili, is going to turn, and he's holding a stick. He's gonna try and beat you with a stick. 12 versus AC. Babili?
Sorry, 12 versus AC misses. I was muted.
Yep. Now the kobold next to him. Slash GRD 20. Is going to stab you with his dagger at 19 versus AC
Hit.
for 4 damage.
So I reduced that to 1 damage and heavy armor feat.
Yep. No, wait.
And then
Do you have...
heavy armor master feat.
But does that just gives you resistance, doesn't it?
Yes. So you reduce damage from slashing, piercing, or what is it?
Yeah, so if you have...
And bludgeoning.
if you have resistance, then it's just half.
No, it says reduce the damage by 3.
Oh, okay, yeah, so... Never mind, my bad.
And then as for my reaction,
Mhm.
I'm going to use Wrath of Storm.
Mhm.
It makes a deck save, which is shitty. If it fails, it takes full damage. If it passes, it takes half damage.
So your body's pretty much made of lightning.
Yep.
Okay, so it fails.
So 2d8.
Okay, so this goblin stabs his dagger into your armor, and it's a bit like touching an electric fence. And so his hand kind of still stays to the dagger, and it's still inside of your armor, but he's dead.
Smells like bacon.
Smells like dirty feet.
30 feet and bacon. Alright. Yeah. That was my turn. Oh no, wait, that was their turn. Okay, never mind.
Okay. Yeah. So today we're just going as far as the keep, doing a bit of RP for the next missions and stuff, and then I'll call it a day. If that's cool with you guys.
Man.
Okay, so the Acolyte in front of Dench is going to swing. 13 versus your AC, Dench. Miss. Okay, so swing and miss. Now the Acolyte behind him is going to move up into the range of Dench and Babel. And he's going to look towards Babel and he says, "Stop killing my minions!" And he's going to swing his scimitar. Bloop. 14.
Misses.
Okay. Finley the Friendly's turn.
So I'm going to inquire as we move forward, because I'm going to keep suggesting that we move forward towards the keep. I'm going to inquire each and everyone's name and ask them about their professions and whatnot and who they're related to in the group. So I'm having a casual conversation while they're fighting together.
Alright, so the Swift family would introduce themselves as Tori, Brittany, Lenan, Kuth, and... and Swift.
No, I got all of it. I was just telling you what I was doing.
You also would meet Flint Dankbrew of the Dankbrew family, Tacklin Battlehammer of the Battlehammer clan. And yeah.
Right, but Kuth is the father and Leanne is the mother. That's
Yeah.
the one part.
Linan's the mother.
Right. Never.
And is that your turn?
Yeah, we're gonna move forward because it's.
Yeah. Well, you can move forward. You should be able to.
Well, I didn't know how far you wanted me to move forward.
Well, humans move 30 feet.
So.
And
so
then
that should be.
it's Kara's turn after he moves. Okay. Kara. If Kara is there. I think Kara DC'd. Oh, no, never mind. Okay, so...
Hey, this douchebag here,
how far was it? Okay,
go 30.
you can only move 15 on this map.
No, I
There you
can move 30.
No, but on this
I
map...
have 30 speed.
Yeah, on this map you have half movement. Because of how large it's supposed to be. So if you want to move up, you're here. And if you want to dash, you can move up another 15 feet, but you won't be able to attack.
Oh, I've been messing that up the entire time.
Oh, hold on. Crossbow. Let's see how far I can go.
Yep. So you can only see the kobold. The rest are covered by the house.
Okay. I think it's like 60 feet for the crossbow.
Yep.
Alright. Let's shoot Douchey McDouchebag.
Mm-hmm. So you hit.
Woo!
For 2 damage. So the bolt kind of hits him in the arm and does no damage. If anything, he's just slightly angrier. And it is now Daniel's turn.
Yes, I'm moving again to here.
Right, so... Yep. That's fire in front of you, by the way.
Will I get burnt by it?
If you try to move into it, yes.
I can only move this far, so...
Yeah. Babili. It's turn.
Babili is going to cast Thunderwave again.
Alright.
So it covers these squares.
All the squares around you.
It says it emanates out from these. But I thought I could pick what direction because it's a 15-foot cube.
Yeah. So it's like a thunderbolt
like
kind of strikes you and then spreads outwards in a circle from you. If that makes sense.
Okay, so then if that's the case, then I'm going to move into this square and then do it.
Alright.
So everyone make
Dex saving throws.
Is it Dex?
Isn't it?
Con.
Con. Okay. So
DC 14.
the kobold fails. I'm sorry.
Bless you.
And only one Ocolite in front of Dench passes.
Okay, so
You would hit the one in front of you and the kobold.
Kobold. No, I hit. Wait. On a pass, on a successful save, the creature takes half damage and isn't pushed.
Ah, okay.
So, Kobold 1. The Kobold takes 9.
So the
I rolled
kobold is
damage.
in
I
place.
rolled separate. Sorry. So I rolled separate damage for all of them?
No. You just take it.
9, I'm pretty sure. Okay. So the Ocolite in front of you dies, and the Ocolite near Dench kind of twitches as he gets zapped. And he smells like crispy human.
I call out, Hoard, smite these foul beasts when I thunderwave.
Abernathy's turn. Where'd you move to? There. How far away was that? Yeah. Yeah. Dench, your turn. So Dench swings his greatsword, hitting. So 14 AC will hit, and you cut him up. He is dead. You pretty much where he used to have a right arm is just free space.
Blood
Babili,
fountain.
Babili gives Dench a nod of approval, winks at him.
Alright, give it a minute. Boop. Okay. So there's a little blood splatter on the ground now. And it is free movement.
God damn it.
Looking at the keep that is just up the hill from you, you notice that it's a straight run to it. The keep's here. Yeah. So everyone's just going to the keep, I presume.
Yeah,
Finley, as Finley, goes sees these bodies, he's going to try and study some of them.
Yeah. Alright, so everyone but Finley is inside the keep.
actually, I'm gonna stay by the door and make sure everyone gets in.
Yeah.
Even Finley, or make sure there's no stragglers.
Yeah. You all get 50 no. So it's 50 XP per civilian saved, and you got to split that up amongst each other.
So how many civilians was that?
There was more than I think there was two more. Pretty sure. One more.
You left two of the dwarfs back because my one dwarf was back there, but you left him back there, so I just ignored it. I figured he wasn't supposed to be there.
Wait, we don't get XP for killing the kobolds?
No.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, I'll give you XP. So each kobold is worth 5, I think. I'm gonna open up the monster manual. Alright, but as you're entering town, you notice that all the civilians are entering through the sally port, which has a few dwarf crossbowmen guarding. So, Kara, you would go in there. Ghesh is in there. Dench, are you going in? Dench goes in. Yeah. All the civilians would go in. Oop. Was he? Damn it! Accidentally deleted him. I'll get him back. It's fine. We don't need them for now. They did their bit. Daniel, oop, in you go. So entering, you would notice a small sally port that you came through. It has 2 doors, one on the outer ring, and one for entering the actual keep. Did I put you in there already, or wait, where? Well, you follow the civilians, obviously. And the civilians went down this way. A bit. And the gate of the keep reminds you of a prison cell door. Robert, I'm going to need a con save from you. Okay, so you're fine.
A what now?
Robert, he has to make a con save every time anything that reminds him of a prison.
Oh, okay.
Otherwise, his spell scar starts to come out and he starts shooting fireballs and shit at it.
So does he have to roll a con save if he sees a bowl of salad?
Well, if all he got served at the prison was salad, then yeah. Okay, so Finley, when you were looting those kobolds,
I was also looking for
They don't-
information,
they don't have anything on them worth any gold, really.
and it was only the acolytes.
Oh, only the acolytes. Yeah, even then, they weren't looting; they were just mainly burning. Okay, so the acolyte, you note down that they have different cloaks with symbols, and on closer inspection, you notice that they have insignias of different kinds, but still sort of the same. You assume that these are ranks within their order. With their order, sorry. And that they speak Draconic. That should be noted. So for people who came in,
But did they have any of the books? Because I burnt the last book, so I didn't fire at these guys.
no, these ones didn't have a book. Sorry. Yeah.
So I guess I'll head towards the keep now.
Yes. Okay, so each kobold is worth 25 each, and you have killed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 kobolds. The acolytes are also worth... No, they're worth 50, so they're 1, 2, 3... And you've killed 3 acolytes. So, Babili, everyone's inside the castle now. Did you want to enter? I presume. Yes? Okay.
Sorry, I
Yeah.
put myself to mute again.
So, did you want to enter the keep now that everyone's in?
Yes, I did.
Okay. So, you enter through the sally port, squeezing in with the rest of the commoners. Rap.
So I will thank Babili for waiting on me.
No problem, bro.
Yeah, and I'll tell him that my research is very important, and I'll go over and I'll write random notes of stuff.
Okay, so around the town, around this keep, you notice that there is a forge, a large tower, which what appears to be a barracks. You notice a small stable and like a shanty traders market sort of that the commoners have set up. What do you guys want to do? Okay, so you go to the small little stables kind of thing, and you notice it has chickens and pigs and just most things you'd find on a dinner table. Just sitting there eating. Finley, what do you want to do? Oh, you're writing notes, sorry. Babili, what do you want to do?
I, along with Dench, want to find who's the leader.
Okay, so asking around civilians, they all say talk to Governor Nighthill. And asking some of the guards say that Governor Nighthill is at the top of the tower. And
He looks over at Dench and says, "Come on, let's go."
okay, so you find Governor Nighthill standing at the top of this tower. He is a old man. His face and head are bandaged. His right arm hangs in a sling, and his light blue tunic is stained with his own blood. Yes, purple is light blue.
The
he rec-
governor?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, thanks.
Sir, it looks like you need some healing.
Okay, so he turns around and says to you that these are minor wounds. My people are more important at the moment. And then he says he received these wounds during the early stages of the attack.
I'll just like to glance over his bindings to make sure they're good. As I do that, I introduce myself as Babili. Your town was gracious enough to save me after my family was murdered. It's the least I can do to help you guys.
He thinks for a moment and he says, Babili, I haven't seen you here in ages. I'm glad you've come back in our time of need. Sorry, Daniel, what were you doing? Are you also inside of this room?
Inside the keep, yeah, I'm in the corner. I'm just
Alright.
observing.
Are you up with Governor Nighthill, or are you just in the corner there?
I'm in the corner.
Okay, so you're at the forge. So the governor would turn to you and he says to Babili, since Babili is the main focus now, since he is part of the town community, it'd be like talking to another friend. He goes to Babili and he says, I know it's asking a lot, but later on after you have rested, could you and your allies find a way to get out of the keep and into the town and save as many people as you can?
He looks over at Dench, and yes, and then he nods.
So as Dench asked, what is going on and if he knows who attacked the town. Sorry, I didn't read that. He would look at you and say, the cult of the dragon is attacking the town. And starting at daybreak, around midday, a dragon was seen flying over the mountains and it came down to the town and attacked us.
What color was this dragon?
He turns to you and says the color was blue.
Yeah, I don't know if I have any dragon knowledge.
So
I
at this
agree,
point,
Dench.
after he tells them all that, that's when I would probably walk in the room looking for Babili.
Mhm.
So I don't have that information.
Oh, Governor, can you tell Finley what you told us?
So the governor will Finley, and he says, I'm looking for a group of adventurers to go out and save some more of my people after dark. A blue dragon's been spotted attacking the town. And, yeah, it's the cult of the dragon.
What do you make of this, Finley?
So Finley would look at his notes, which are all written in Celestial, and he will say, from my examination, the cult of the dragon members, the human members, control the kobolds. I will say I don't know through what means. I would be able to tell you that the kobolds are light and weak creatures with bone structures that excel in hunting in packs. They scream when they're hurt. Their skin is not flammable. They normally have daggers, slings, and strung together armor. And as far as I can tell, they can be bludgeoned, slashed, or pierced.
Very informative, Finley.
Okay. So, Robert, is that how you're exactly going to say it? Okay, good.
Yeah.
Um, Governor Nighthill says to you that if you could capture one of them alive, then we could get information from him, and that would be very useful. So he agrees with you pretty much.
So Finley brightens up at the word information, because he'll do anything for information. And he says, you should let me do it.
Mm. He says, when you've rested up, talk to Castellan Escopet. He's my dwarf captain. He is down at the barracks at the moment. He might be able to help you get out of the keep. So he goes to Sister Kara, and he would say, if you go to where the civilians are setting up, you could help the wounded if they're there.
Where are the? I don't know where civilians are.
He's been sitting in this tower since the attack started, so he just he doesn't really know what's going on down outside of the building, only what's going on inside of that building.
So Finley is going to probe him about layout of town and what the dragon looked like, how big was the dragon, and just a whole bunch of information you probably wouldn't want to deal with.
Okay, so he goes to his office, bringing all of you with him. So he goes downstairs, and then he's in his office. He goes to his desk, and he pulls out a drawer, and in the drawer there is a map rolled up in a scroll, and he hands it to you.
Okay.
Map.
Okay. If you give me a handout, I'll put the actual map, the town map, in there.
Did you read what Dench said?
That's how Finley Cole doesn't need arms or legs to tell us information. So Finley will say to Dench that if you start with a needle in private areas, you can work your way to more extreme punishments, getting information, whether it be bad or good.
They also want the will to live. And if you have no arms or no legs, you might not want to live.
Yeah, but if you have a needle going through your penis, you're more prone to tell me stuff. Or
Holy newfound respect for Finley.
Okay. So are you guys going to be talking to Escobet today, or are you going to rest up, call it a night, and then tomorrow we'll start with... Oh, not tomorrow, next week we'll start with escaping and doing the rest. What's going on?
I'd like to take the night.
yeah, I would suggest that we all should rest because torturing takes a lot out of you. If you do it right.
We haven't captured anyone yet.
But we're going to.
Yeah. All right.
Oh, Dench said something.
Half elf by the name of Talus. He looks at you and he says, I don't remember where I've seen her. She hasn't come into the keep, so I can't really tell you if she's here or not. I'm sorry. And then he just like looks at you and nods. Okay.
I guess
He looks at you and says, there are spare beds in the barracks if you want to rest. And the forge is always open to use. So you guys, if you can make your own armor, you can make...
So you can,
You know what I mean?
you can sharpen your blunt hammer again.
I think it's still perfectly okay.
Okay, so the mess hall is in the barracks as well. It's just a different section. So if you want to eat, just go down to there. But you will have to pay for your meals. They're not free.
Okay.
That's it, I guess, for today. Unless Daniel wants to do something.
No, I don't want to do anything.
Oh, yeah.
So, when we go to bed and everything, Finley's just going to be think of the worst ways to torture people, and I'll have a list for you next campaign.
Okay. And that's the campaign, I guess, for today, this week. Thank you all for coming. Next week, you will be breaking out.
Yay!
Cool.
Breaking out. There are a few ways. You could have done that getting to the keep. You guys did the most direct route of just walking in, just hammering your way through them, which gives you the most XP, but it's also the most dangerous. You could have also stealthed or deceived another group to get there. Yeah. So that's like for next time if you play Hoard of the Dragon Queen, you don't have to do the same way. You know what I mean? Yeah. You can with stealthing. You could have also gone down to the river and have swum down to the keep.
Interesting.
Yeah, I do too.
Who had the horrific visions at sleeping?
Oh, that's me. Finley has horrific visions at sleeping every 5 days. Every 5 days.
You are not rested.
I thought it was every 5 days. That's what you sent me.
Starting from now.
Okay.
Huh. So
Do I
tonight,
still get my hit points though?
you do, but only half.
I mean, 7 is better than 5.
Yeah. And that's it. Again.
So I kind of wonder what my vision was, because every 5 nights you have a strange sequence of apocalyptic dreams.
It's the same vision over and over and over again.
Oh, that's lame.
Yeah. That could be your question if you really wanted to. What do these visions mean?
Well, yeah. If that's the bond, I'm probably gonna change the question to that.